Alrighty, good afternoon. My name is Tero. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Augmenta. We are a software company. We've been working in stealth mode for quite some time, and today is a big day for us. So we are leaving stealth mode today. We are launching our first product, and we are quite excited to be here and share it with you. A couple of facts about the company itself. So we were founded in 2012. There are three founders. We are all here today. The software that we are designing is designed solely for wearable devices. Two of the founders have a long history in the academia, so there is a strong kind of technical knowledge behind the product that we've been building. We are headquartered in Oulu in Finland, and we have operations also in Taiwan and Japan. And we're also holding some pretty nice patents on the field to protect ourselves. So what do? We have a product that consists of two parts. The first one is gesture control for wearable devices. So if you think of your smart glass today, you have two primary ways to interact. One is voice control, and the other one is touch. And while they are all fine as they are, we believe that they are still somewhat limiting the full potential of smart glasses. And that's why we decided to introduce gesture control. And wearables are a tough subject in a sense that, first of all, you are wearing your smart glass all the time. You are living your dynamic, active lifestyle. So if you have gesture control, one of the key priorities and requirements for the end users is that it needs to be robust. So when you're walking on the street and you want to get something done, so the gesture needs to be detected fast, it needs to be reliable, there cannot be no confusion whatsoever. And that's really what we are doing in here. So gesture control, that's the first part of the offering that we have. The second part is virtual input. So using the display and augmented reality, we create virtual input surfaces. So you can have your hand, pull it up, and you can have a virtual layer on top of it. It can consist of a keypad. We can have sliders, like in this example, to control the device and the world that is surrounding you. So in this enterprise example, you could have a smart glass, and you could have analog controls to basically fine-tune and adjust the machinery at your workplace. So we have a demo table at the back of the hall. It's a bit tricky to run the demos here up on the stage. So instead, we recorded a short video. Just give me a second. Yeah, there we go. So this is a video that basically is recorded on a smart glass. So this shows what you would see when you are wearing a smart glass yourself. So this is an example of an application launcher. So let's assume this is the application grid. So these are the apps that you have on your smart glass. And with your gesture, by doing a gesture, you can basically choose the application you want to control. So you see that the software is tracking the hand in a very, very accurate way. So this is the gesture control we provide. We have around 6 different gestures that we can track at the moment. And then launching the Keypad Demo. So the hand is recognized and we bring up the virtual input surface. And then we are tracking the finger as it's traveling over your hand. And this basically creates the virtual keypad input. And this is not just a fake demo. We actually have this very same thing running on our booth. So during the evening, please stop by and see this running in action. Right. So those were a couple of examples of what we are capable of doing. Then looking at the product itself, what we are offering. So first of all, we are purely software-based, so we don't depend on any specific function or feature in your hardware. So you can basically deploy this on any smart glass today. The only thing that we do need from the underlying hardware is a camera, but no worries. Any 2D standard camera that you have on your smart glass is enough. So you don't have to add any additional hardware components that is increasing the cost of your smart glass to have our technology running there. Has been designed so that you can deploy it on any kind of device form factor or an operating system. So we are not locked down to Google Glass. We are not locked down to Android, so you can run this on any smart glass or on any other wearable, regardless of what is the operating system that you are running. Battery life is a challenge on wearables today, and we have done quite a bit of effort to optimize the code so that we are not draining out the battery immediately. The key requirement for us is that the recognition needs to be very stable in your dynamic active lifestyle and in different lighting conditions. This is a really important function to kind of reach user acceptance. It cannot be something that works here and not when I step down to the stage. It needs to be working all the time, no matter where you are. And finally, with this new interaction that we provide with gestures and virtual inputs, we hope that the developer community comes up with new application ideas and new things that haven't been done on smart glasses before. Looking at the product architecture, so the components that we provide are marked in blue. So it's a middleware component running on top of your camera hardware, and it provides an interaction API for the application developers and OEMs to write their solutions on top of what we do. About the scheduling, so we are currently delivering pre-releases to selected OEMs today. For the general availability, the gesture control part of what we are doing will be available in the fourth quarter of this year. And then on top of that, we are adding the augmented reality input, and that will be available in the first half of next year. As I said, we have a demo booth. We are running the demos on 3 different smart glasses. So we have the usual suspects. We have Google Glass and we have the Epson BT200. We also have a brand new glass that comes from a Taiwanese ODM called ChipSip. This is a brand new prototype. It was actually manufactured last week, and we have the great honor to be in the first company to actually showcase this glass in public. So ChipSip is a company that can basically make a custom designed smart glass for anyone that wants them. And then finally, once we get the product to mass markets, it will be something like this. Alrighty, that's all I had to say. So our table is behind there. All the 3 founders are there. So stop by, try the demos, ask any questions you want. Thank you.